Hi there, fight fans. It's Fight Talk UK back with another one. So, I've seen an unboxing scene that gave Promoter of the Year to Frank Warren. Now, I'm going to actually say that is probably the most truest thing I can out there, because throwing like just his events that he's put on 2020 have been probably the best boxing this year. Put some of the best fights on. Obviously, he's responsible for putting Wardley versus Parker on. I think that would be, for me, that's fight of the year. I know, you, Ben, and Ben get the first one, the first fight. People think it might be fight of the year, but I think just for the sheer fact of where Fabio Ward has come from, he has to get, fight of the year. That has to be the fight of the year for me. That's the fight of the year for me. Anyway, just me. I feel that's the fight of the year personally, and I think that's just that fight alone gets Frank Warren the first place for promoter of the year. I don't think any of the promoter, whether either in the UK or the US, has put on any more bigger shows than he has. Obviously, I know that it's been taking out Sheffield and bankrolling a lot of the big fights, but Frank Warren put on, Wardley versus Parker, and it was a good fight. It was a really, really good fight from maybe the second, third round. It picked up and it got into an actual fight. No, actually from the first round, actually, to be fair, because Parker had Wardley in a bit of trouble in the first round. So so I think so fight of the year and promoter of the year are both all Frank Warren fighters. So Parker versus Wardley, Frank Warren winning promoter of the year, all coincide together. I think it's been a wonderful progressive year for Queensberry. They've had some good and bad times over the years, but for the last 2-3 years, you've seen Frank Warren show why he's been in boxing this long. At one stage you could say, oh yeah, Queensberry are losing money, but now it's absolutely it's all going off over there. So I just think, if you're a fighter in the UK, that's where you want to be now with Frank Warren. So it's at one stage you thought, everyone goes to Eddie Hearn. Eddie Hearn is a really good promoter. I'm not doubting his promotional skills. I think someone who is a silver spoon kid, he works arse off. I think it's one thing I will say to me is he's very busy, and he works hard to put his business where it is. But Frank Warren has to be, fight promoter of the year, fighter of the year. Got to Wardley and Parker, and fighter of the year has to go to Wardley for the sheer fact that he's come from white collar, had 4 white collar fights together, 1, 2, 3, 4 white collar fights, and 4 white collar fights, and then he just jumped into the pro game. So he's just been in the gyms. He has learned the craft in the gym. You still show parts where green, but end of the day, man, the guy has done extremely well. He's now world champion. So it's proof that you don't have to be. It's proof that exceptions to the rules can become successful, and that's one person that has that. No, even if he loses it and his first defense, no one can take that away from him. He's become world champion. He's got his own belt. It's his belt. He's become world champion from coming from not even the amateur ranks, coming from not white collar where it's just. You just grab off the street sort of thing and you're fighting. So I think that is something to be revered and someone to look up to, and the way he's handled himself like a gentleman for the whole time he's been in boxing. They even heard Fabio Ward going bragging off and firing off at the mouth and things like that. He's not been doing that. He's doing the talking in the ring. That's why I really like him. does all his talking in the ring. Once he gets in that ring, different beats comes out, and it just shows what it's made of. And I think, you know what I mean, that's what shows me what a true warrior spirit is. He's got a true spirit of warrior. Like, it's in him. There's certain things you can't teach a boxer, and the things he has in heats and bounds, you can't teach. He is a warrior. Like, he actually is a fighter by his heart and his mindset. So yeah. That being said, promote of the year, Frank Warren. Fight of the year, Parker Veer, First Wardley, and fighter of the year is Fabio Wardley. And that's just the end of that. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff, guys. I'm out of here.